forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside. And, of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Packers of Honolulu taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Ready, breakfast, Lion! Back! 19, Charger, 19!
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Okay, break! Hey, smash Bronco! Get up! Smash, smash! Cowboy!
Looking to throw. Samuels. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Come on, come on! Third! Right, ready!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Ready,
looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That's the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready up.
Got a man. That's Liggett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards, first down, Packers. If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Bronco 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, it's Benson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. They'll set up to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy Eagles. Bang, 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 bang. Take it.
Now a first carry here for the running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And it's 3rd down.
Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Hurt. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
19 Tiger. Roll.
And now they'll fake it here on the end around and instead look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Warriors, 70. Come on. Set. Ramp, pass to the left. Cross 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings 39-yard line.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now an audible here into something else. On third down, here's Benson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
To the right side, complete to Escobar. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The Vikings had 7-4 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Off the play fake. Samuels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Viking 18. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
37-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Now it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 2nd and 6.
Check, man. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Samuels sets up the screen to Robinson. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Roll.
From the gun on 3rd down. Samuels. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 6. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here we go, set. Panthers, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight, trap 50, trap 50. Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 lock.
They'll set up a throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. And then not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Packers' 35-yard line.
Off play action. Samuels. He's got the tight end. That's Gaskin. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
88, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Cup 19.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he finds Escobar complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Andre Cisco there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. 31-yard line.
60. Trap 50. Trap 50. 79 Broncos.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 5. That one complete to Ligon. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. And Escobar has it left side. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now they'll change things up.
First down.
Rangers, 70.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Escobar goes into motion. 2nd and 4. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Packers.
They run over center with Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Packers tracking 60. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. His throw incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
19 tight. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Warriors, Cowboy.
They'll look to throw here. Open man here is Benson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Benson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Trey Benson from 10 yards out. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now for the point after. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
21-yard line.
Ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. Go.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Vikings, first down.
Robinson on a give right side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Samuels. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Check. Hurt. Ready. 60 Bison. Check out.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
60 Bison.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Samuels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. The 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here, all the way down inside the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Ready. Street.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
They'll run with Robinson. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Check. Hey, check that. Big Lion. Here we go. Shot. No. Cowboy. Go.
2nd and 3. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
On the double.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Check that. Check. Alert. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here comes Benson on the toss right. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Throwing to start the drive. Samuels. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Samuels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Samuels. He'll try and do this himself. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth down.
Go, check. Go, check.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
He's on the bounce at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Tiger. Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll set up a throw.
First down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
60 Ravens.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
19 tight.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Operating from the gun, Samuels. Down the field, he's got Noel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw, Samuels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Roll.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Panther 60. Panther. Go, Rick.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
60 Eagles. 60.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Noel, 42 yards. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And a quick throw there is incomplete.
Packers 24, Vikings 9.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. breaks through the contact. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Samuels. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go when they bring him down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Packers, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, You coming with me? Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me